What's poppin', guys? This is Water Dragon, and today I'm going to be reacting to Brave Wilderness ant attack. So I was about to what happened was that I was on my trending thingy, and I saw this thing about someone getting stung by a what's called an executioner wasp, and I was about to click on it, and then my cousin told me, no, have you seen any other videos? And I'm over here telling him, like, why should I? This is #1 in trending, right? So he told me that I had to go through the ranks and the levels and such, and so I guess he's telling me to go from like the smallest situation of whatever this guy was doing and rise my way up there. So not sure what to expect. I'm guessing there's different scenarios that happen. I don't know. So I feel like I'm kind of blue-balled right now because of it. Like, getting stung by what's called a executioner wasp, but I've never even heard of that before, so I guess I have to go on this journey.
I'm Coyote Peterson. This morning we're going to answer the question, do ants bite or do they sting? And I'm about to find out firsthand.
Now, I also watch a lot of animal documentaries too, so I know
the southwestern
some
United
things
States
about,
has a
animals
reputation
and such.
of being rough and rugged. It's cowboy country, and in many people's minds, it is laced with dangerous reptiles and dream-haunting arachnids. When it comes to Arizona's Sonoran Desert, a fair share of this lore is true. There are venomous animals and some pretty big spiders.
It never becomes any less nerve-wracking to pick up a tarantula. I promise you that.
But trust me when I say, they are much more afraid of you than you should ever be of them. Insects, on the other hand, are another story. And living in many Arizona backyards is a fearless creature armed with one of the most toxic venoms in the world. And while they are no bigger than the tip of your finger, they are absolutely fearless when it comes to attacking an intruder. Okay, so right now, I am tucking my pant legs into my boots because what I am standing in is the attack zone of the harvester ant. Now, there are many species of ants that live out here in the Sonoran Desert, but nothing is more aggressive than the harvester ant.
Sometimes I can't even tell what's the difference because
most people don't
they all look the
realize
same.
is that many species,
That sounds
including
racist,
harvester ant,
but
also have
like,
the ability to sting.
look at them.
And boys, it'll whop. What I'm going to try to do is see if I can get harvester ants on my hands and let them bite and sting me for 60 seconds. If you guys want me to be stung by the bullet ant someday, I think you have to walk before you can run. So I think the harvester ant is a
Alright,
great
so
test
he's gonna
to see
go
how I
for the
defend
bullet
against
ant?
the bullet ant. Alright, you ready?
Isn't the bullet ant supposed to
Now,
be like
before I go through with
super
this,
painful?
let's talk about the toxicity of the harvester ant. A single sting is said to be almost 20 times as potent as a honeybee. Personally, I'm not allergic to any bees, wasps, or hornets. Still, this is incredibly
I've
dangerous.
only been stung
So
once
I
in my life,
stress,
and it was
never, and I
last
mean
year.
never, attempt what you
And
are
it was
about
by
to
a
see in
bee,
this
and
episode. Basically
it was like a little burning, stinging sensation.
And let them hop on. When
Fortunately, I
harvester
wasn't
ants
allergic,
attack,
'cause I don't know what I'm
They use
allergic
their powerful
to.
mandibles to bite and hold on to their victim. Yep, getting stung already. While repetitively stinging and injecting venom through the stinger at the base of their abdomen. Oh, that burns. The venom is laced with an alkaloid poison, which when released, acts as an alarm pheromone that causes other ants in the area to attack.
Why is he doing this in the first place?
This was very obvious, as after the first sting was inflicted, it seemed as if the entire colony was called to the front lines.
Yo, they're all coming out now.
60 seconds seemed like a lifetime. As tiny stingers jabbed me over and over, I could feel them getting into my clothes.
Yo, you're gonna
up my
get
back,
stung
and onto
more
my
than
neck.
just your hands.
That was one on my neck. Mario, get the one off my neck. And eventually, the pain became too much.
Alright, I think it's 60 seconds.
Is this like some sort of
The
challenge?
ants had won. I gotta take my shirt off. So why in the world did I do this? Well, many of you out there watching
Yeah,
have
I've been saying
requested that
that
I be
thing, like, you
stung
have
by
all
a
these
bullet
different
ant,
freaking
which can
bugs all
inflict a
over you?
single sting that is considered to be one of the most painful stings in the animal kingdom.
Oh, it is, huh?
Just don't want in my pants. Ah!
You got ants in your
This is truly
pants.
the meaning of ants in your pants. Mm-hmm. The producers and I wanted to see how my body would react to several stings from the harvester ant. When it was all said and done, the crew and I counted 63 sting zones. And the effects of the venom lasted for nearly a week, which included searing pain during the first couple hours, followed by swelling, tenderness, and periodic itching.
Goodness
My
gracious.
arms, my hands, the back of my head are absolutely on fire right now. Wow, the harvester ant is one formidable little foe, I can tell you that much. If I could sustain this, maybe, just maybe, the bullet ant challenge isn't too far off.
You gotta get a shot, man. Come on over. I know it hurts.
I think half hour from now, if I'm okay, there's a good chance that I'm gonna be able to get up close, possibly stung by the bullet ant. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild, stay away from harvester ants. I'll see you on the next adventure. I'm sure you're shaking your head right now thinking, Coyote, you are absolutely crazy. And maybe I am, but I hope that we have all learned something from this little experiment. 1, the ants both bite and sting. And 2, never, I mean never, tangle with a colony of harvester ants. If you thought getting stung by harvester ants was crazy, check out the time I was chewed by the soul pugid. And don't forget, subscribe to join me and the crew on this season of Breaking Trail. Oh my gosh, his little mandibles are razor sharp. Oh, ew. Ow.
Huh. It's a little interesting. I'm still trying to figure out why he's doing this, though. Like, possibly for educational purposes, or if it's just another one of those trending stuff where you do those challenges. Honestly, in my opinion, the most stupidest one of all was that what's it called? The Tide Pod challenge or something like that. It's something one of those laundry detergents you just put it in your mouth and try to swallow it or something like that. That is the most stupidest thing that you could do. And for what reason? Just to have your, like, 10 seconds of fame? I'm not gonna lie though, I have done 2 challenges. The Cinnamon Challenge and the Ice Bucket Challenges. Cinnamon Challenge is obviously dangerous too, you know, you could choke and such, but it's not as dangerous as the freaking Tide Pod where it's chemicals, you know? And the Ice Bucket Challenge, it was for a cause, and you're just pouring buckets of ice all over you. So, I actually have have both videos posted on here. So if you want to check them out, you can. It's going to be in one of these corners. So click the link and check them out. Now, as for this, though, it's very interesting to see how this guy is getting stung by all these ants, and he's just doing it for whatever reason. But it piqued my interest, so if I have to climb up the mountain along with him, even though he's already at the top, I'm going to have to catch up. So guys, tell me what you think about this. Are you willing to do all this stuff too? We'll find out. I'll see you next time.